One of my favorite sayings is, I heard you, but I wasn't listening. Have you ever said this to someone? Or have you ever just done it? You were hearing what they were saying to you, but you weren't really paying attention. Of course you have. We all have. Effective listening is a skill that we all need to have. Did you know that listening is the form of communication that is used most? Listening to your supervisor, listening to your children, your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, and sometimes even listening to that chatterbox who sits next to us on the bus. I'm going to give you a few tips on how to improve your listening. Just a few things to do so that you're really getting the message. Of course, when you need to get the message. Listening really takes effort. You really have to be paying attention to hear what somebody is saying and also what they mean to say. Because there are certain things you can pick up that are nonverbal or that could be implied if you're paying good enough attention. So the steps to effective communication are active listening, listening for total meaning, listening with empathy, listening with an open mind, and listening ethically. So I'm going to go through these and just give a brief overview on what they are and a couple examples of situations that I've come across where I've had to use these. So let's start off with listening actively. You want to give this person who is speaking to you your undivided attention. Sometimes they're not speaking about things that we necessarily care about, so you may be doing a little of this, a little of this, pen clicking, other things that show that you're not interested. I do this during meetings at work about things that I don't particularly care about or that don't interest me, like the budget. But, let them say something about our bonuses and when they'll be paid out, and I'm all ears. I sit up straight and I lean forward and I'm hanging on every word that whoever is telling us about bonuses is saying, and I think that's the way I should be listening all the time. So that's one. Listening for total meaning means to pay attention to the nonverbal part of what the speaker is saying. It's things the speaker may not say, that they may leave out. If there's something important that they're speaking about and they don't touch on a certain aspect of it, then that says a lot that they just leave it out. Listening with empathy. That is putting yourself in that person's shoes. You are trying to see what they're going through, how things have affected them. Be open to what this person is saying. Don't distort what they're saying because you like them, so you may see it in a more positive light because that's your friend, you guys hang out, you have more of a personal relationship as opposed to someone who you may not care for where you don't give a darn. Listening with an open mind is sort of like just being open. Be receptive to what they're saying, even if you disagree with them. There are always many sides to a lot of things that people speak about, so just be open to another perspective. You don't have to agree, but just be receptive to it. Be open to it and know that there are other alternatives. Your way is not always the right way. I know it's hard. So there is that. Listening with listening ethically means to be honest with the speaker, both when you listen and when you give the speaker feedback. So just hear them out, give them a fair chance, and then if they ask for feedback, give constructive feedback. Don't just say, I didn't like this, I didn't like this, I didn't like this, you did this wrong. So just be nice. You don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. So hopefully these will help you. I know they've helped me, and you can always research if there are other things you have questions on.